Hello, welcome to Verbling. I am Teacher Oakley. Sorry about the delay. I had some technical difficulties, but I'm here now. And I'm going to conclude our 3-day series at this hour here on Verbling, in which we've been learning vocabulary to discuss disease, illness, and health. Today, we're going to focus on vocabulary to discuss healthy or unhealthy living. Okay. All right. I'd like to get started. Hopefully, some students can find their way to class. I was a bit late, had a browser crash and sudden browser update, which I didn't ask for. And so I couldn't actually open the class, but okay. We're going to be looking at vocabulary for healthy or unhealthy living. What things are healthy, what things are not healthy. All right, well, not sure if I'll have any viewers or students, so I'll just go ahead and show you this. Okay, healthy or unhealthy? Fresh fruit, very unhealthy. No, I'm kidding. Smoking, really good for you. Okay, obviously, many of these things are good for you and many of them are not. Okay, we're going to be looking at phrases and words and collocations to discuss. Non water, healthy. Okay. All right, we'll be learning these vocabulary words through a mixture of discussion and fill in the blank and mix and match exercises. So great if I could get a student to teach, because I know all the answers already. All right, in any case, somebody can find their way to the class. I hope I'm actually connected to Verbling. Okay. All right, I guess I'll go ahead and do some exercises by myself here. All right. Okay. Common words that we use to talk about health: avoid, keep, stay, give up, cut down. We commonly use some phrasal verbs. All right, for example, playing tennis twice a week is what? Correct verb would be keeps me fit. The correct collocation, of course, we would use keeps, subject-verb agreement. Lots of fresh fruit and vegetables will help you to stay healthy. I suppose so. Okay, you stay healthy, another common collocation. Okay, my doctor keeps telling me I should give up smoking completely. All right, you give up, you quit something. All right. Number 4, you don't have to stop drinking completely. Just try to cut down a little. All right, you want to cut down an unhealthy activity. You're not stopping completely, but you're doing it a lot less. Number 5, if you can, try to probably avoid stressful situations. Try to avoid something. All right, and number 6, it's easy to start a diet. It's much harder to keep to it. Okay, now here's another use with keep. It's much harder to keep to it. We can also say stay with it. Would also be common to mean to continue it. All right, number 7, you'll see a big difference if you blank the amount of sugar you take in tea or coffee. You'll see a big difference if you, again, cut down the amount. All right, so lessen. To cut down is to lessen. Cut down the amount of sugar you take in. Okay, number 8. It's not essential to blank alcohol completely. Some doctors think a day is actually good for you. All right. So a more formal word might be to eliminate alcohol completely, but we could also use avoid alcohol. Okay, number 9, eat small meals regularly. This means you should do your best to blank eating big meals, especially late at night. Do your best to avoid. It's a common English phrase. Do your best to avoid eating big meals, especially late at night. Number 10, my weight has blank the same for the last 10 years, probably stayed the same for the last 10 years. Okay. Okay. We're going to look at now an exercise in collocation, which 2 nouns collocate with each of the verbs. So there's 2 nouns that would go with the verb. Okay, so join. What would you join? Come on in and join the class, and we can talk about that. Okay. You, of course, would not join weight. That would be weird. You can obviously join a gym or a health club. Okay, that would help your health. Okay, lose. Probably would like to lose weight or lose a few kilos. Would also be an appropriate collocation. Number 3, going the other way, you put on a few kilos or a few pounds. What else? You can put on weight. These are very common collocations. You go on a diet if you want to lose weight. Common phrase, you go on a diet or go on a crash diet. What's the difference between a diet and a crash diet? A crash diet is a dramatic, as you could probably guess, a dramatic diet, basically stop eating. Sometimes people need to lose weight extremely quickly. For example, I don't know, a boxer or a fighter that needs to be a certain weight class, or somebody that has a weight requirement may need to go on a crash diet. Resist. Resistance is futile. You can, I choose to resist a diet, but that's not really the collocation we're looking for. You can resist anything sweet, or you can try to resist chocolates. Good luck with that. Very similar to cut out. You can cut out chocolates. You can cut out anything sweet to help you watch your weight. Okay. Let's see. Here, I can probably pretty easily do all these exercises myself and discuss it myself. But why don't you come in and join me here in the class here on Verbling, so that we can do these exercises together. Okay, I guess I'll do another set of exercises by myself. Again, I warn you, I know all the answers. And I'm not learning anything. Okay, fine. Let's see. Okay, now we're going to use these verbs here, which are common to use talking about dieting and exercising and health matters, to fill in the blanks in the following dialogue. Okay, so for example, I don't know what to do. I seem to blank weight so easily. Every time I weigh myself, I'm a kilo heavier. Okay, I seem to, best answer would probably be put on weight easily. You put on weight. This is a very common phrasal verb that we use here. All right, B, well, you do eat a lot of fatty food. Perhaps you should blank of your diet. Okay, here, because we have two blanks in English, separated by an object noun, this clearly would have to be a phrasal verb. So looking at our choices, perhaps you should probably cut it out of your diet. Cut out fatty foods. Some phrasal verbs cannot be separated. A phrasal verb, of course, is a verb and a preposition, which in conjunction form one verb. Of course, the preposition is no longer actually a preposition. It becomes an adverbial particle because it's actually part of the verb. Some phrasal verbs cannot be separated, meaning the verb and particle cannot be separated apart. And some phrasal verbs are separable, and we can place the object noun between them. For example, in B here, you should cut it out of your diet. Okay, next example. Oh, I don't know. I find it very difficult to stick to a diet. Okay. Well, at last. Okay. Hello. Hussein.
Morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thanks. I wait for you and you late in
Yes,
class.
I
No
my
problem.
browser. Yes, I had a technical problem. My browser crashed, and then I had a 5-minute
Mhm.
browser update, which I did not request. So I was completely. There's nothing I could do for like 10 minutes except fight with my computer and get very frustrated. So no one showed up to class. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. I'm terribly
No, no,
sorry.
no, no problem.
Really nothing I could do. I'm very, very angry with my browser right now. Can't really tell you how.
No problem.
See, this is not good for my health. It's causing me a lot of stress. Okay, all right. I've been basically doing the exercises myself, so great. Now you can you can do some. Okay, looking at these verbs here, this list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, what verb would best fit into this dialogue, starting with A? Can you go ahead and read it, and I can scroll up and look at the verbs if you need me to.
I don't know. I find it really difficult to stick to it. I just can't. I just can't lose colors. No. Cut out,
There's actually two possible answers here.
cut
Um,
out,
cut out. Yes, I can't cut out chocolates, or
and and
also possibly you could say resist. Can't resist chocolates. All right. In English, resist. If you resist something, it means you try to prevent it from happening, or you try to, well, for example, resist temptation is a very common collocation. To resist temptation. So some to be very, very tempting. Okay. Also, welcome to the class, Michela.
Michaela. Hi.
Michaela. Hi, Michaela.
Hi.
Hi. How are you?
It's good. Thank you.
Okay. How about I'm good? I'm good.
Excuse
okay.
me.
Instead of it's good, how are you? Okay, I asked how are you? And instead of saying it's good, it is good. You are not an it. You are a person, so you should probably say I'm
Right.
well. I'm good.
Well. I'm great. And you?
Like that. Okay. I'm okay. I'm very angry with my browser for making me very late for class. But anyway, can you try reading this next sentence here? And we can look at some possible verbs you can use to fill in the blank.
Me?
Yes, please.
At least you should try to cut down on all those burgers you eat. Perhaps you could. I don't know.
You could. All right. Which word would best fit? Perhaps you could blank health club.
Go on.
No.
I don't remember the last part of.
Okay. Perhaps you could blank a gym or a health club. So you can't go on a gym. You could go to a gym. That would be possible. But there's another possible verb here. when you start,
I don't know.
okay, when you start going to a gym or a health club, the verb that we use, you join a gym or a health club. You have to actually pay money, sign a contract. So you get a membership in a gym, or they call it a membership. So you join. You're a member. So anything that you become a member of, a club, a gym, you join. An organization, you join. Okay, Michaela, have you ever joined a health club or a gym?
No, I don't like the gym. I do everything by myself.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
Like
Okay.
swim or something.
I understand. Me too. I don't see the point joining a gym, really, but okay. Now, next exercise here, I'm going to have you guys take turns reading the text here, and there are phrases which appear in italics. Okay, now the idea is, do these phrases in italics, are they related to healthiness or fitness, being fit, or are they related to not fit or unhealthy? Okay, Hussein, can you start us out? First sentence.
My mom's in really good shape.
Okay.
I must read this.
We'll take turns here. You guys can do a sentence at a time. So, really good shape. Is that healthy, or is mom healthy or unhealthy?
He's healthy.
Very
My
healthy.
mom is very healthy.
Right. If you're in really good shape, that means you're very healthy. You're physically fit. Okay, that's it. Okay. Next sentence, Michaela.
She goes to the gym twice a week and plays tennis on Sunday.
All right. So she goes to the gym. Okay. So she goes to the gym twice a week. Probably healthy or unhealthy?
Healthy.
Oh, healthy, obviously. Okay. When we talk about somebody that goes to the gym all the time. Okay. Hussein, next sentence.
My dad, on the other hand, is really unfit.
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 Yes.
Unfit, non healthy.
Not healthy. Okay. That's it.
Unfit is the opposite of good shape.
That's right. So now, actually, this is kind of important. We say somebody's healthy; they're in really good shape. But often, when we say somebody's in really bad shape, we use that usually to mean somebody has had an accident, or they have gotten an illness or a disease. Oh, he's in the hospital. He's in really bad shape. So we don't really, when we say some really bad shape, we often mean somebody's physically ill or has been injured. They're in good shape. They're, instead of in, the opposite is out of shape. So instead of using bad shape, in bad shape means they're injured. Out of shape, I'm really out of shape, means they're unfit, unhealthy. So there's a little bit of nuance there. Okay, Michaela, can you start the next sentence, please?
He spends all day in front of the TV. He gets out of breath if he has to get up to answer the phone. No healthy.
Oh, not healthy. Gets out of breath. Yeah, that's not a good sign. Okay.
No.
Out of breath, you have a hard time breathing. Definitely not good. Okay. Okay. Hussein, next part here, up to
My sister,
yeah.
my sister's a swimming instructor. As you disappear,
Really?
uh-huh. uh, as as you can imagine, she's a fit as a fiddle.
All
But
right. Fit as a fiddle.
fit as a fiddle.
Yeah. Is that healthy or unhealthy?
Fiddle, I don't know her
Okay.
this way.
Well, this is an idiom. Now, literally, a fiddle is a violin. It's another word for violin. But the entire phrase, as fit as a fiddle, first of all, it's something called a simile. It's a kind of analogy. You can use you can use analogies and similes as adjective as something else in English at any time, and you can make up your own words. But some of these analogies or similes are very, very common. So this has become idiomatic. So basically, all English speakers know this as a common idiom. As fit as a fiddle is very healthy.
Very healthy.
Very healthy.
Understand.
Okay. All right.
But,
Yeah.
but my brother, who used to play rugby every weekend, has let himself get really out of condition. Out of he must have put on 20 kilos in the last 2 years.
All right. So he's out of condition. Okay. So healthy or unhealthy?
Unhealthy.
Definitely out of condition, out of shape.
Okay.
Okay. So out is kind of the key. Out of condition, out of shape. Right. In condition, in good condition would be the opposite. Okay, and then also if he put on 20 kilos, that means he's gained 20 kilos of weight. That's also not good. Okay, Michaela, can you finish up?
Yes. Finally, there is my granddad. He's nearly 80, but he's got loads of energy. He plays golf 3 times a week and jogs round the park on the other days. Healthy.
Very healthy. All right, he's got loads of energy as a way that we express somebody
Loads.
very healthy. Or other ways, he's got a ton of energy. He's got a lot of energy, loads of energy. Doesn't matter really. Say it different ways. Okay, another English. A point to make about the English of the last sentence here. British frequently, always actually, pretty much, say round, like he jogs round the park. And every American would say around, jogs around the park on the other days. This is very common. Okay, let's, okay, we can do that at the end. Let's take a look at this exercise here. We're going to look at lifestyle problems and advice. All right. Okay, Hussein, could I get you to read this whole thing here?
My hair always feels lifeless and oily. If I wash it in the morning, I need to wash it again when I come home from work, and I can't seem to get rid of the spots on my face.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, all right. What do you think is wrong with this person, Hussein?
My hair always feels lifeless and oily. Illness with his hair because lifeless and oily. If I wash it in the morning, I need to wash it again.
What is your guess might be wrong with this person? What's he doing wrong, or what's he doing unhealthy, do you think? Can you guess? Maybe you can't guess. Well, here's some
No.
possible advice. Okay.
Okay, I understand. Maybe insufficient vitamin in his diet.
Okay, maybe vitamins. All right.
Uh, Vitamins, macro elements. In,
Okay. Yeah, okay. That's a good point. Okay, so the possible advice for him may be A. Here, look carefully at your diet. Are you eating too many oily foods? Maybe it's because he's eating too many oily foods, or maybe, as you say, not enough vitamins. Okay, Michaela, how about number 2?
If I buy a new pair of trousers, they don't fit me after a couple of months. So now I buy all my trousers one size too big. That's why they last twice as long.
Oh my gosh.
That way they last twice as long. I don't understand the final. The, in questo
That
modo,
way. Okay, that way. All right.
freelance.
In that way, because I do that, they last. They is referring to his pants, or trousers.
Yes.
They last twice as long. So if you, in other words, he's growing one size every 2 months, but if he buys them one size too big, they last 4 months instead of 2 months. So they last twice as long. All right, what advice would you give this person? My gosh.
Eat less.
Yeah. Yeah,
For sure.
probably. Okay.
But
Maybe D here, right? You're simply eating too much, right?
yeah.
Okay. Right. You're simply eating too much. You must simply eat less and eat more healthfully. Right. Try cutting out all sugar and butter immediately. There you go. It's just eating way too much. Okay.
Desperate.
Yeah,
They are desperate.
I guess so. That's kind of crazy. If he's growing a size every 2 months. Very desperate. All right, Hussein, how about number 3?
I get real breathless if I have to go upstairs nowadays. I used to be able to run upstairs. Now I have to stop all or halfway up and have a rest.
Okay.
In in a sick person,
Yeah. Okay.
heart failure.
Headed for heart failure. Okay. What do you think he needs to do? I think maybe he's a smoker.
Yes,
Possibly.
maybe you are smoke too much at the
Yeah.
moment.
Okay.
Take off smoking.
Okay. Quit smoking or give up smoking.
Give up smoking. Yes, give up.
Okay.
Or cut. Give up.
Well, okay, you can say quit smoking or give up.
Give up.
Or cut out smoking. Any of those all work the same way.
Cut off.
Quit, give up, cut out.
Mhm.
we also use cut with cut down on to mean to do less.
Cut down.
Okay. You can cut down on smoking or alcohol or eating fatty foods, for example. Okay, Michaela, how about number 4 here?
When I come home from work, the first thing I do every evening is pour myself a gin and tonic. It's the only way I can relax.
Uh-huh.
Bad situation, really.
Really? Okay, what would your advice be?
Uh, I don't know,
What do you think this person could do?
do something else, like relax in another way.
Okay. Relax in another way? Oh, okay.
Sleep or some
Maybe exercise.
meditate.
Here's some exercise. Maybe here's some advice. Be better off playing squash or tennis after work. Probably need less stress. You need to relax better in another way. Okay. All right. Let's talk about you guys. A little questionnaire here. Hussein, which is true for you? A or B?
I walk to work. I travel. Of course, first I walk to work more healthy.
Is more healthy? Yeah, but which do you do?
I try to walk to work, but if I drive, I usually what way? I try to avoid drive. I
Okay.
usually try to walk to work.
Okay. I try to avoid driving.
Okay.
The gerund.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. I walk to work, but I work at home, so I only walk from my kitchen into my office. Probably not too good. Okay. Michaela, how about number 2? How about you? Which is true for you?
For me, I never eat muesli,
You don't?
but no.
Really?
I'm
I love it. I can't
no,
help it.
it's good, it's beautiful, but I usually don't take breakfast.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm lying as well. I don't either. What do you have any breakfast?
No, usually no.
Yeah,
I
I usually.
eat more later.
Me
in the
too.
day.
I can't eat when I'm first wake up.
No.
Or if I do eat, I have a simple like bread and maybe a piece of fruit.
Mm,
But that's all. And coffee. Do you have coffee
Coffee.
do you have coffee?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm from Italy.
Oh yeah.
Coffee.
Great.
Every day.
Sorry, I don't know muesli what it means. Which food?
Muesli.
Muesli.
It's like a how do I describe muesli, Michaela? Like it's a cereal or a cereal mix.
Soup?
Yeah. No. Like cereal, but it's less processed. It's not like a sweet children's cereal. It's more of a healthy, natural cereal, oats and wheat, barley, what have you. It's similar. You may have heard of granola. Granola is kind of a form of muesli. Anyway, it's supposed to have more, more vitamins and minerals, and also have a lot more fiber because it's less processed, a lot less sugar. Well, no added sugar, actually.
Healthy food. It's
Yeah.
healthy food.
Supposedly, it is. Yeah,
Uh,
that's right. Okay, Hussein, how about number 3 here? Which
I
is
never eat. I never eat between meals. I eat sweets between meals. Unfortunately, I have eat between meals.
Yeah. Well, me too. Actually, I have low blood sugar. I have to eat. If I don't eat every 3 hours, I get faint-headed. So I have to eat a lot.
Uh,
Uh, but not necessarily sweets. Do you like sweets, Hussein?
I avoid to eat sweets and
Hmm.
try to eat very very small. Uh,
Uh-huh. Okay.
uh, like, I,
Okay. Eat small portions or small
yes,
quantities. Yeah.
yes, exactly, small portion. But
Right.
all but all time I have breakfast
Yeah,
because,
that's good.
because you have energy for work. Without food you cannot work.
Right. Yeah. You're right. I'm kind of with Michaela on that one. I just do not feel hungry at all when I wake up. But that's, yeah, oh well. Michaela, how about number 4?
I play sport at least once a week. I gave up sport years ago. A, but I don't know how many times a week because I try to walk, do yoga, but
Hmm.
by myself. So I don't know. Like
Okay.
yes, I do activities
All right. At least once a week. Little
at
pronunciation.
least.
Right.
I can understand very well this at least.
It means like minimum of one time a week.
Oh,
Maybe 2, maybe 3, but minimum one time a week on average. That's the idea.
okay.
Okay, so with the phrase at least once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. Okay, these are the
But
common phrases.
if I say you are in safe at least, it's another thing.
Yeah, no, that doesn't work. What did you say? You're not safe, or you are safe?
You are in safe now at least.
Okay, you are safe now at least.
You are
Okay,
safe at least.
yeah, right. No, that makes sense. You're safe at least.
But
Uh,
is another
kind of,
way.
but sort of. It means at the least, less, lesser, and least. It's a adjective to describe. He has. It's an
Um,
superlative. So he has less money. He has a lesser amount. He has the least money. Uh,
mm,
so of all possibilities. Okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So that's basically the idea. Uh, Hussein. Okay. How about number 5?
My waist size is the same as 5 years ago. My waist is bigger than 5 years ago. My waist size is the same as maybe 20 years ago.
Really? Good for you.
Yeah, really, yeah. I all the time try to not uh, large size
Yeah,
waist.
that's great. Good for you. I can't say the same, unfortunately. My waist size has increased a size in the
Looking
last
for
year.
that, I think more walk for a walk, for walk,
Yeah,
not right only.
right. That makes a big difference. When I worked, I always walked to work, and I had the same waist size for, like you, 20, 30 years even. But now that I work at home, and as I said, my commute is from the kitchen to my office. It has affected my waistline. By the way, my waistline, I can say, refers to really the measurement of your waist. Whoops. Uh, yeah, my waistline. Okay. Michaela, how about number 6?
Um, I do the housework in the evening. I sit and watch TV in the evening. None of the two for me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay. Uh, all right. Fair enough. I guess that's okay. All right. Me neither. I work in the evening, so okay. Uh, Hussein, number 7.
I drink in moderation. I drink a lot of weekends. Last days I try to uh, me it, it means alcohol
Yes.
drink.
In English, when people say he drinks a lot or he doesn't drink, they're not talking about water and juice. They're talking about alcohol. Definitely.
Drink also about alcohol.
Yeah. Basically, when people say drink, but they don't say what they're talking about consuming, they mean alcohol. It's implied.
Understand?
It's
Thank you.
automatically understood
Uh,
by English speakers.
I last years I cannot drink alcohol. Early years also I consume alcohol very little consume. Uh,
Hmm.
last year maybe months I drink very little alcohol if necessary in our among the friends, I avoid to drink alcohol because my health. Uh,
Okay. Because of my health. Okay.
because of my health.
Yeah, a health
Yes.
is a noun and healthy is an adjective. That's a very common mistake for English speakers to mix those two up. Right. Okay. Very good. Michaela, you've indicated you're Italian. Uh, so does that mean are you required by law to drink wine when you have dinner?
In Italy, yeah, they drink a lot the wine.
Sure.
In the dinner, yes,
Yeah.
a lot.
Okay. I know it's very common in European countries.
It's normal
But
in every house, family is normal. Yes.
yeah, well, in moderation, alcohol, especially red wine, has been shown recently to be actually healthy for you.
Mm.
Yeah, but of course, in moderation is the key, I guess. Okay, how about number 8, Michaela?
I occasionally eat a few chocolates. I eat sweets on a regular basis. Uh, 8.
Occasionally. Okay.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I want it, but I prefer salt food.
Uh,
Salt. Mm.
so
I don't know how you say
salty. Okay, and
salty.
adding the Y to make the adjective. Salty foods. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm with you. I'm a nut about nuts. I enjoy sunflower seeds and almonds and even peanuts and things like
Mm.
that. Uh, is my favorite snack, I think. What's your favorite snack, Hussein?
Snack. I don't eat chips. I have chips more than nothing. Uh, snack for me. Mm,
Do you like fruit or salty foods or chips
no,
or nuts or
nuts. Okay, nuts for me.
yeah, me too.
All the time on the table. All the time on the table.
Ah, okay.
And and tea
And tea. Okay,
all the time.
great. Okay, sounds to me like you guys have fairly healthy lifestyles. Uh, okay, but again, well, we got a lot more here. I don't think we can finish. I've only got 30 seconds or less. But But thank you very much, Michaela
Thank
and
you.
Hussein,
Thank you.
for joining me.
Thank you.
Thank you a lot.
Thank
you.
you.
I'll see you again next time.
Bye for now.
Bye for now.